it recording? Oh, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayla and today we are studying Japanese once more. I haven't made a video about studying Japanese in quite a while, I'm pretty sure. I've just been studying on my own and just kind of enjoying that, but lately I've gotten a bit tired of studying from textbooks and doing flashcards over and over again, so I was looking up different study methods for studying languages. One of the ones that appealed to me the most was studying through music, and that's what we'll be doing today. So lately I've been really listening to this Japanese artist named Takayan. Like, I just love his voice. His music is just such an earworm, so I have been listening to him nonstop lately. Honestly, I never looked him up besides looking up his music until a couple days ago when I was mentioning Takayan, and it was brought to my attention that this is Takayan and this is like him in his content, which I think is really funny and honestly kind of made me more of a fan of him. So today we're going to be studying his song Life's a Bee. So I had to make sure that we were above a certain mark so YouTube wouldn't flag me, but it's called Life's a Bitch by Takayan. And I love this song. I've been listening to it for quite a while and I've wanted to learn the lyrics to it. Thought this would be the perfect opportunity to not only learn the lyrics but learn a lot of the meaning. That's what we'll be doing today, and I'm very excited. I thought you guys could learn along with me as I go through what the song means and the vocab associated with it. So let's get started. Also, please ignore the moving boxes behind me. I just moved into my new apartment and still getting sorted, so yes, ignore that. Sorry if it bothers you. So how I'm doing this is I'm going to take a couple lines of the song, especially ones where I don't really know what it's saying, and I will go through the words, make sure I know how to read them if there's kanji, and then use my Japanese dictionary. My favorite online dictionary is called Jisho. I use that quite a lot for anything I'm unsure of, especially when it comes to kanji, because I still struggle a lot reading kanji. So one thing I really like about Jisho is I can put a whole sentence here, and not only will it put the hiragana at the top of the kanji, but it will show like what part is a particle as well as just like every sentence part. And then it also goes even further and explains the kanji. So here, this word is sekai, and you can also play the audio. So if you want to get pitch accent, which I'm actually gonna do.
Sekai.
There you go. So sekai is the world or society, which is super cool. And then we all know wa. So sekai wa, so this is a particle, and then the adverb, and then this kanji, which I also didn't know, but you can also click it, which I just found out. So this one is a common word too, and you can see it in the JLPT-N3, and this one means equality and evenness, and it's pronounced byodo. Also, I'm so sorry if the pronunciation is wrong on some of these. I'm still learning. And then we have our particle here, which is also another common word, which is great. So, janai. For those who do not know, it is not. So, sekai wa so byodo janai is the first line of the song. And so now that I kind of understand what some of the kanji meant that I haven't seen really, I think I knew the kanji for world, sekai, but I don't know why it just completely slipped my mind. So I write it down here, and now I'm gonna go through and write pronunciation as well as like the different parts of the sentence so I understand it. And that is basically how I go through the song. I won't go through everything because I know that's super meticulous and kind of hard to watch, but that is how we go. And now we learned a new sentence structure as well as a new phrase. Sekai wa so byodo janai, which means the world is unfair. And I don't know how often I'll be saying that, but it did teach me how to say like something is unfair or something is not something else. And that's basically how I learned grammar through songs. So the second line offered me a new verb that I've never seen before, and the line starts korizu. So I've never seen korizu, so I'm not really sure what that means, but the good thing about jisho is it tells me here that korizu could be an inflection of koriru, and with these forms, the zu form, it means without doing this verb, and the verb koriru means to learn by experience or to learn one's lesson. So could be a cool verb. I think there's a reason I've never heard that verb, because I've never really come across that in like conversation or anything. It's kind of interesting. And then kimi to boku o kizutsukeru. So kizutsukeru means to wound or injure or to hurt someone's feeling. So this whole sentence means, actually I'm not sure what this means. Sometimes I've noticed when I'm looking through songs that I'll need like the next line to finish out what the sentence is saying, which is kind of normal. Japanese, I feel like, is a very contextual language, so I think that's pretty normal. So I'm going to take the next line of the song and hopefully get a better idea of what this means. Also, I was looking at jisho, and I think the reason I've never seen the verb koriru is because it's a PTN1 verb, which is like the highest level of the JLPT, and I'm definitely not up there yet. So that is probably why I've never seen this. The kanji for this is very interesting. It has 18 strokes. So yeah, never seen this, and I think that's pretty normal in songs and studying. I'll just run into JLPTN1 verbs and I get a little scared, but it's kind of cool knowing a few of these. So okay, in all honesty, for this line I had to look up like the direct translation of it because I was really unsure of what this meant. So it means it never changes, hurting you and me. So I think I just added too much to this. So if I think I was right with like the first line, just having it as koriru kimi to boku o kizutsukeru. So according to this translation, it means it never changes, hurting you and me. But yeah, I'm still going through this, trying to figure this out. So I'll get back to you. So I had a revelation as I was writing this down, and it really helped me understand it quite a lot. So the first line of the song, Sekai wa so byoto janai, relates to the second part of the song, which is the korizu. So it's like, the world isn't fair and that doesn't change. Yeah, so I think that should have been its own little line, and I just didn't write it because I just didn't read the next line of the song. But okay, that makes so much more sense. Sorry, just talking out loud, but yay to language learning. This is actually one of my favorite ways to learn a language. I just feel like I get so much enjoyment like figuring out the puzzle pieces of a song and the meaning, and this is just really cool. So highly recommend using music like this to do it. Okay, so as I was writing down stuff, I was reading the title of this song. So because my Spotify is in English, I only saw the English title, and I was reading the Japanese title for this song. And actually, let me just show you. So here's the title of the song, and I was reading this trying to figure out what word this was because I've never seen this word, but it's literally the Japanese way to say life's a bitch. So, Life is bichi is what it says. So yeah, I was sitting there for quite a while trying to figure out what it said, but that's what it said. So yeah. Very creative. So I'm gonna continue doing this and getting all the notes. I will save you the joys of watching me write for an hour or so while I go through as much of the song as I can, but still really love this song. The further I go in the song, the cooler the meaning gets to me. So yeah, I can't play the song obviously because of copyright, but if you want to check him out, please do. His name is Takayan. My two favorite songs from him at the moment are Bad Example and then Life's a Bitch. Yeah, please go check him out. He's great. But I think that's where I'm ending today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know the video is kind of short, but I hope this little language tip helps you. Hopefully in the future we can study more together. So see you guys. Hope you enjoyed and see you in the next video.